reflect in more detail on the La Liga victory for Zinedine Zidane side at the home of their rivals and how each player performed. We played a perfect game. It's 3 points, nothing more. We've faced a lot of criticism over the past few days. We have to remain calm and play the way we want to play. I'm happy for the players. It was a team victory today. I'm proud of my side. That was the view from Zinedine Zidane shortly after the game had ended. Now let us consider how his players performed. Real Madrid starting 11, player ratings: Courtois, he'll be remembered for that point-blank save from Messi in the 23rd minute with the score level, but the goalkeeper had an impressive game throughout. He was quick out of his goal to cancel out balls behind the defensive line and started play from the back well. Nacho, Barcelona's goal came down his side, but it was not his fault as he looked to cover. After a very decent showing, it was a shame that he left before the break injured. Madrid are running out of defensive players on that flank. Varane, he began hesitantly but came into the game as it wore on. He was key to preventing Barca getting back into the game when it was 1-2 in the 76th minute. He is not as confident as in previous seasons, and he was the one guilty of playing the opposition onside that led to Ansu Fati's goal. Ramos, a very solid performance once again from the captain, proving to be the impetus to press and cause issues for Barca. And, of course, he scored from the spot. But could have had another near the end of the game but for Nito's great save. Related news: Barcelona, player ratings after 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid. Ansu Fati becomes second youngest scorer in El Clásico, who is Sergio Dest, the first American to play in El Clásico. Real Madrid edge ahead of Barca in historical rivalry. Mendy, as always, a great physical and energetic display, especially in the first half. Zidane gave him the whole line to chase down, and it was where Madrid looked most dangerous for much of the game. Valverde, he proved Zidane's decision to start him to be right immediately, as he timed his run to perfection and raced onto the through ball from Benzema before firing home the opener. By losing the ball in a dangerous area in the first half, he did indirectly cause the yellow card for Casemiro, but was solid while he was on the field into the second half. Casemiro, little by little he is rediscovering the form needed for the needs of his particular game. He saw a card very soon after a mistake by Valverde, but he knew how to control himself for the rest of the match. Played much of the game in the space occupied by Messi. Kroos, he almost scored on 2 occasions in the 85th minute, but Neto was outstanding for both. He was in charge of setting Madrid's rhythm and he did it according to what the match demanded. Good showing. Asensio, he wasn't set up for the flashy role, but it took him a while to realize the defensive aspect, including letting play get ahead of him for Barca's goal. From then on he applied himself much more, and when Nacho departed injured, even more so. In attack, when he moved into the center he was able to shine more, although drifted out of the game in the second half. Benzema, at the beginning of the match he understood well that he was going to do some damage playing between the lines, and it didn't take him long to find Valverde to score with a perfectly weighted through ball. However, another game passes without a goal, and one first-half chance in particular should have been taken. Vinicius, he returned to his natural self, charged forward but failed to pick the right final ball once in a promising position. He definitely showed great desire tracking back,